C matchup between our visitors and our home team. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
57, Mike 57.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. It's Young. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Second and 2. Over the middle, complete. That's back. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They'll run on first down. Young. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Young. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd down, Young. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Lawrence. Open man is Higgins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, that's right. Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off the train tracks.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Ready up. 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
We go. Can't you stop? Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, Lawrence. And it's caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Broncos have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Got it. Mike's 40. Gotta bring it. You better bring it. Defense.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Throwing on third and long. Lawrence. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, third and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Broken tackle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one against you, as we just saw there, boy, that really hurts them. It puts them back on their heels a little bit and makes them a little bit less confident.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it second and 12. Looking to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Gets this up across the 20 to the 21 or 22. Did show some power on that run, breaking the tackle. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Down. 18 Gator. Double dog. That's the way. Get. Ready.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to have a third down.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
To throw on third down. Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Young. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Ravens have retaken the lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
On the double. We own it. We own it. Go.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And up, 30 base. He's not going to get me.
Off play action, Lawrence. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now back to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
First down at the 23-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Here we go. Hey, Reed. I got you, punk.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, team. Let's go.
To throw again. Lawrence. Looking left sideline. Incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here. Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Lawrence, wide open receiver, complete. Richard lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. He'll look to throw. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
On play action, they'll throw. His throw incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's third and short.
Intended for his wideout. Brings up third down and 2.
So third and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And to give this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on first down. Young takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a second and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Young. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Brings up third and 1.
On the ready. 57 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming.
On on third down. Young. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
On first down, it's Young, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The third down pass. Intended for number 84. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Get it. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. This pass complete to Higgins. A gain of 6 there on first.
Keep playing hard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 23-yard run as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Young. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Ravens on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Young. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 50 yards. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. 2nd and 6. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing right, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
We got this.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On first down, Young. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Mike 34. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
On second down now, it's Watson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too patient. Accelerating, and off he goes. score. A big play there. 72 yards as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Escaping the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Back to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. He can run for it. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field.
On the set. Mark Sport. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out. Ready, ready.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13. Today,
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.